Hey, hello, everybody. What's going on? Hope everybody's having a great day. It's your boy C.Harrison up here, bringing you yet another, hopefully transformative, celebratory episode for you guys. I'm taking time to enjoy the outdoor weather outside. It's a nice, brisk, early April day here in New Jersey. Um, hey, what's good? Already got people going. What's going on, Empress? I see you. Anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying the outdoors. I feel like I was getting a little bit of cabin fever, so I came out. Even though I've been going back and forth to work this weekend and stuff. What's good? How you feeling? I'm oh you anyway. I'll call you later. Um, and I want to talk about how important acceptance is. As I am inspired to do here and there, I got a little piece of information that was you know that I felt it was important to speak on, and I put up a little quote in my little quote creator the other day that says, "Thank you." That says, I put up a quote and I shared it on Facebook yesterday, and I'll put it up on Instagram later. That said, "The ease or difficulty of life is based on your acceptance of what is," and that seemed to be the piece of wisdom for the day. That seemed to be the what I needed to talk on and what I needed to elaborate more on over the course of the day. And various people that I had actually spoken to over the course of the day seemed to need that level of knowledge or wisdom that I had gotten. And as such, I ended up sharing it with about five or six different people over the course of it wasn't even just you. It was that ended up being the word for the week, because even after you, I ended up sharing that with about five or six other people. So yeah, um, and it really brings a sense of peace and a sense of ease when you are able to see something for exactly what it is. Uh, Tearing any measure of imagination, any measure of illusion away from it, and simply seeing it for what it is. Because in your acceptance of what is happening in front of you, or in full acceptance of the factness or the authenticity of what it is that you're experiencing right here in this moment, it brings a sense of peace. It brings a sense of peace for you to eliminate all the unknowns and focus on what you have in front of you and be able to call it what it is. Right now, uh, it's a nice, mostly cloudy, day. If somebody were to come out and say, "Oh, it's sunny outside," that would be a misinterpretation of what is. That would be not accepting what is. It's not sunny right now. It's mostly not even partly cloudy. It's mostly cloudy right now, and it's chilly, necessitating needs for jackets and full of beers. But if you can't get a beard, then scarves and hats and stuff. You use all that stuff. But even using that as an example, you couldn't call this if you were to legitimately look at what's happening outside and be able to call it, what it is. You'll be able to. Uh, there's a piece that comes with it now because there's unknown. There's no more unknown. You know. Um, Being applied to your life, I equivocated it to sharing with yet another person. I'm not where I live. I live in South Orange. I'm done with you. I live in South Orange, New Jersey. I'm gonna get you after this, Lucille. Anyway, applying it to a lot of people's lives, I equated it to stripping away everything that you think it is and getting down to what you know it to be. And you can, it's not opposed to for you to use previous wisdom or anything like that. You can do that. That's what thinking, or that's what living and loving really is using head and heart. Um, it equivocates to using your head and heart, and that's what really comes into living and loving. What's good, man? How you feeling? Um, being able to accept what is the difference between worry and having your stuff together. It's the difference between anxiety and sureness. It's the difference between uh, feeling right or feeling wrong. When you see it for what it is, when you see whatever it is that you're experiencing right now, a relationship, a change in job, the continuation of a job, whatever it is, you have the ability, if you shall choose to, you have the ability to strip away everything that you think it could be, everything that you think it's going to turn into, whatever, and you look at the moment and you focus on the moment because that's the only real piece of reality that you have. It's the only thing that's really happening in front of you right now. The past is gone. You can't go back to it. The future isn't here yet. You don't know what's going to happen. And the moment is the only thing that you can really sit down and 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 devour it because it's there, it's in front of you, it's what's happening right now. So in your acceptance of the moment, in your acceptance of the now, stripping away what it should have been in the past or what it could be in the future, stripping away what you think it might be as opposed to what it is. Is that Lucille? Is that Aletta that you're referring to? Is that who you're with right now? Okay. Thank you, girlfriend of my friend. Appreciate it. But when you're able to, like I said, in your acceptance of it is for you to say, like right across the street from me, there's a yellow house. If I can't accept that that's the yellow house, what am I generating in myself? Then there's judgment. It could be yellow or it's not yellow enough. Then there's a me versus them thing, and anytime that happens, you're going in opposition to how life is. Life is unified. Life is not an us versus them. Life isn't even a right versus wrong. Okay, okay, no problem. It's not even a right versus wrong. It's not a I'm good, you're evil, I'm light, you're dark, uh, so on so forth. Uh, unless there's I lost my words. Um, unless you look at it in proper perspective, that's what I meant. Um, and that causes division. Life is not about division. Life is a unifying thing. And if you're able to grab hold, thank you. If you're able to grab hold of that, I don't know why you don't. I'm gonna get you for putting this on my video. But acceptance is it is not the solution, but it is a very major tool in getting to a solution. And you guys know with this series, I'm all about you becoming a more complete and more secure and more full and uh, love and life filled you. And that's why I talk about acceptance. How does this piece into it? I'm glad you asked. In your quest to become your best self, in your quest to become as authentic as possible, in your quest to master yourself, in your quest to live that true life, acceptance is um, going to be one of your most major tools in getting yourself secured because, like I said earlier, any it eliminates any what ifs. It eliminates any confusion. It eliminates the perceived unknown. I don't know what this is in front of me. No, take the time, actually look at it for what it is. accept it for what it is, celebrate it for what it is, because it's here in front of you, and if it's here in front of you, it's for you, and it's for you to learn from, and it's for you to gather from. Um, you are a reflection and an extension of the infinite and eternal, and the infinite and eternal is all about life. It's all about creation. Um, it's all about manifestation from the thought level to the tangible level, and for you to be able to take the everything that is your life, what has happened, what is happening, what may happen in the future, for you to be able to take all of that and be able to say, no matter what this is, I accept it and I cherish it. I love it because it's mine. It's mine. It's for me. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate it. This is, this is my story. If I grew up in the worst part of town, uh, that's not something that you could have controlled as a child. It's your story. Learn what you need to learn, whatever it is that you're supposed to learn from it. Become better. Don't become stuck in it. And don't look at your experiences as being what makes you. You are the presence that is having the experience. Those experiences aren't making you, they're coming to you. But they don't make you. You observe them. You call, you hold them for what they are to be for you, and then you grow from it, and you expand on your knowledge of yourself. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Hello, guys. It's all ladies. I wonder why. Anyways, you take everything that has happened because you can't count the future. You take the past and you take the present and you look at it and say, you are the experience that showed me this about me, and you are the experience that showed me this about me, and you are the experience that grew me into this. You are the experience that showed me what I was and what I'm not. You are the experience that I cultivated more love out of. You are the experience that I cultivated more joy out of. You are the experience that I cultivated more sound judgment out of, or self control, whatever it is. Um, you take those things and you look at them for what they are, not for the things that made you, but for the things that that presence that is experienced, and you learn what you're supposed to learn from them. And that's what the power of acceptance does. In your saying that you're open to the experience and not trying to, rub it out or not. You can't. Most people can't change the flow of a river. I'm gonna use an analogy that I used with my good friend yesterday. You can't really change the course of a river without great work. And even for you changing the course of a river, it is even more impossible for you to change the flow of said river. All right, you can make it bend left or right a little bit here and there, but the river is always going to flow north to south, or in the cases where rivers flow south to north, they flow south to north, whatever. Acceptance is like acceptance, or the refusal to accept, is the difference between swimming downstream or swimming upstream. When you try to deny, when you try to run from, when you try to sugarcoat, when you try to hide from what is happening in front of you, in other words, for you to deny your life, or to deny what is happening to you, is the equivalent of swimming upstream. And this could be absolutely anything. Denial about your work ethic, denial about how your childhood was, denial about how your marriage was, or your second marriage, or whatever, denial about what the divorce allowed you to do, denial about how you really feel, or how you really resonate with the death of a family member, with the promotion at the new job, with winning hundreds of millions of dollars, with losing the same amount of money, with finding love or not finding love. When you try to deny any of that, when you try to deny your not only your design but your story as even as it is unfolding, that is the equivalent to swimming upstream. You might be successful for a while, but after a while, and you might think that you're getting some when you're actually not getting anywhere or really losing progress. To deny your life, to deny your experiences, to deny understanding the truth of what it is, even to deny the truth of your own being or your own state of being or what really is, the essence of you is is slow suicide. It is slow suicide. Ask me how I know. I spent the first 20 something plus years of my life in denial of what was happening. I denied how my childhood was. I denied what my upbringing brought about. I denied um, the truth of what I was relying on my talents for. I denied feeling a need to be accepted or to be respected or to feel like I was the smartest man in the room. Um, and I took them as being normal, and they ate away at me. Why? Because life is all about being authentic, and life is all about being uh, full and complete. And to deny what is happening, it doesn't allow you don't allow the benefits that those lessons come from being cultivated and being unveiling to you when you don't do that. It's getting windy tonight. It actually feels kind of nice. And I'm glad I decided to put my earplug in so I have a mic and not trying to speak over this wind because y'all know I got a low voice. But but the same is also true, and it's it's not only just the truth, but it's an exponentially beneficial truth. The opposite is true when you accept what it is, and when you look at it from a big picture perspective of what it means to you and what it is allowing you to uncover about yourself, um, what it is allowing you to awaken within yourself. Uh, it not only generates true success, it not only generates true fulfillment or true satisfaction, but it does so in quick order. Uh, so denial, going the other way, denial of life, denial of being, denial of design. Um, you're trying to make success, it'll slowly diminish. You'll think you'll start out great, and then it'll slowly diminish. And then the opposite is true if you go the other way. If you accept that feeling of success, that feeling of satisfaction, that feeling of fulfillment, not only starts faster, but it also grows faster. Starts and grows faster. So if you are able to accept how you are, who you are, even to the point of understanding why it is that you are the way you are, and how you react to things, and what you like and what you don't like, and who you don't like, and why those things are what they are. When you're able to understand that, when you're able to even explain that to other people, you make better choices. You have more courage about life. You are able to look at every obstacle as not even an obstacle. You would turn things that other people would call as being impossible into a friend to you, because it is still a measure of knowledge. It is still a source of knowledge and wisdom. It is still a source of awareness. It is still a source of discovering yet more authenticity. You're able to do all of those things when you do that. So, with that being said, um, I forgot to do all my informational stuff. I'm gonna wrap it up in a little bit, but Um, if you ever want to come on camera with me, just hit me up, inbox me here at author C.Harrison Nails at um, Facebook here, on Instagram, Truth of Nails, Twitter, The Chad Nails. I try to cross-reference everything, so the stuff that I do on Instagram will show up on Facebook and Twitter. The stuff that I do on Twitter will show up on Facebook and Facebook, so on and so forth. Also, the podcast on Spreaker, you can look it up, True Life Radio with C. Harrison Nails. That'll be either later on tonight or first thing tomorrow. But yeah, and of course, you can email me at charrisonnails@gmail.com with any questions, show ideas. If you want to just keep in touch with me and find out how the books are coming along, they're almost done, I'm happy to say. But that's really about it for now. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. My sister is crazy. Anyway, that's sister. Anyway,
Oh wait, the other sisters.
And right. Were you watching?
Well, no, I was showing them.
Okay.
Say hi, guys.
Hola.
Hell, that's me and my audience.
How you doing?
I'm great. How you doing? What's going on?
Wait, what did he say, Jeff?
He said, "I'm doing great. How you doing?"
Great. Wait, what you drinking? You great.
He ain't drinking anything.
Nah,
You know,
I just had some of Polo's weed, but I'm good.
that's where it's at. I ain't never had none, but
Oh no, man, your brother got that junk on lock. I'm not getting it from anybody else.
All right, say bye to your people.
All right. Anyway,
Back to me.
I done said that. Anyways, y'all have a great night, and I'll hit you up next week. All right. Deuces. Live that true life. All right.